Mastering modals. Exploring could and was were allowed to. Hello everyone, and welcome to another session on intermediate English grammar. In today's lesson, we're focusing on a fascinating aspect of modal verbs, specifically when used in the context of expressing permission in the past. We'll be diving deep into the difference between using could and were allowed to. We hope this will help you enhance your grammar skills and express yourself more accurately in English. Let's start with could. It's one of our modal verbs that we often use to talk about ability or possibility in the past. However, it also serves to express permission. For instance, consider this sentence: when I was a child, I could stay up late on weekends. This sentence communicates that the speaker had permission in the past to stay up late on weekends. Now, let's move on to were allowed to. This phrase also indicates permission, but is typically more formal. It also emphasizes that the permission was granted by someone else. For example, when I was a child, I was allowed to stay up late on weekends. This sentence is similar to our previous one, but subtly implies that someone else, likely a parent or guardian, granted this permission. Here's where we delve into the important distinctions. Although could and were allowed to can sometimes be used interchangeably, there are contexts where one is more appropriate than the other. Could is more informal and implies a general permission, while were allowed to is more formal and usually specifies who granted the permission. Furthermore, when it comes to specific, single occasions, we usually use were allowed to rather than could. For example, I was allowed to drive my father's car last Sunday would be more appropriate than saying, I could drive my father's car last Sunday, which sounds a bit odd. And there you have it. We hope this has been a helpful exploration of the differences between could and were allowed to. Remember, while both can indicate past permission, they differ in formality, implied agency, and specificity of the occasion. So next time you're talking or writing about past permissions, think carefully about which option best fits your context. Keep practicing and you'll master these nuances in no time. As always, happy learning, and we'll see you in our next lesson. Don't forget to practice what you've learned today.